Now, if you watch What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, there's this scene that totally went viral. It's on YouTube. It totally went viral. It was a kissing scene between him and his secretary where he was locked up in the wardrobe. That was really steamy. Welcome once again to my channel. If this is your first time of coming on my channel, you're welcome. Kindly like and subscribe to my channel. Let's get right to it. Today I want to talk about Korean dramas. Well, I love Korean dramas. I've said that in a couple of my videos. How I got to start watching Korean dramas. There's one of my videos that talks about Gongyu and how I started watching Korean dramas. Anyway, so I'm going to start in no particular order. Itaewon Class. So there was a lot of buzz about Itaewon Class. I was like, okay, what is Itaewon Class? Later on, when I did a lot of Googling and everything, I found out that Itaewon is actually a place in Seoul that is kind of international. You find a lot of people from various nationalities, and it's never like nighttime there. It's like it's always buzzing. It's like New York. It never sleeps. Itaewon Class is a story about a young guy that, he was trying to be the nice guy, trying to stop bullying in the school, and he kind of fought with the bully, gave the bully a punch, and then he was taken to the principal's office. He was a child of a poor man, and then his father was being employed by the father of the person he had punched. So the father of the person he had punched, who is the rich dude, came to the school and was like, oh yeah, you punched my son, blah blah blah. I'm ready to forgive everything that happens, but you have to kneel before my son and beg my son and tell him that you are sorry. But the guy was like, no way, I'm not going to do that. But my father taught me to always stand up for injustice and all that. So the boy decided he was not going to kneel, and what happened? He was expelled from the school. His father lost his job. They killed his father, and he vowed that he was going to take revenge. And people say this: the best kind of revenge is success. So the young man decided he was going to work really hard and make a name for himself, and then buy the company of the person that had kind of killed his father, bullied him, and all that stuff. He actually became really successful. He was able to achieve his dreams and all that. What I liked about the movie, the lead was Park Seung-joon. Park Seung-joon, he's a very seasoned actor. I like to watch his movies. One of the series, the drama series I first met Park Seung-joon was on What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. Now, if you watch What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, there's this scene that totally went viral. It's on YouTube. Totally went viral. It was a kissing scene between him and his secretary where he was locked up in the wardrobe. That was really steamy, and that was really interesting. What led to all that and what ensued afterwards. Anyway, we're not talking about What's Wrong with Secretary Kim now. That's how much I love Korean movies. They're so interesting. Anyway, so Park Seung-joon was the lead. He was really in character. I like the way he carried his role. I like the way, it kind of teaches you focus, it teaches you determination, and, just dogged, how to be dogged and just focus on your goal and achieve those goals. What I also like about the Itaewon Class was, I don't know if there are other movies that, you have black people represented, but that's the first series I'm seeing. And in 2020, where a black person is represented. So we had Chris Lyon. He acted the role of Tony. When I saw a black dude in a Korean drama, I was like, okay, that's interesting. That's a twist, and I really liked, his role in there. I really liked the way he carried himself. I'm looking forward to seeing him in other drama series.
쉬울 거라고 생각 안 했어. 어렵게 하면 되지. 너희들이 있잖아.
우리 형님이 된다고 하면 되는 거예요.
그럼 믿고 갈까요?
뭐지? 객기 제대로 그려줄게.
이제 이태원 우리가 씹어먹는 겁니다.
It's not okay to be okay. title of the series, was all about mental health. So the three of the lead actors had gone through traumatic experiences in their childhood that kind of charted the way they lived their lives. The lead, who is Yeojo Yi, he had a brother that was autistic, and the brother had, a traumatic experience because he was the only one that saw his mom being killed, and the only thing that could link them when they kept asking him, "What did you see? What did you see?" was it was a butterfly brooch on the person that had killed his mom. So he was always afraid of butterflies. So the girl in the drama is called Kim Soo-yeon, and she was the daughter of the person that actually traumatized the two brothers and actually also traumatized her. So at the end of the day, these three people, what separated them or affected their lives was what brought them together again. And they were all not okay, basically. The younger brother who was taking care of his older brother that was autistic was always trying to smile because he didn't want his brother to read his emotions. So he would smile even when he was not happy. He would smile even when he felt like crying. The drama is really deep, really, really deep. Sometimes you watch a drama and you tell yourself, "Oh no, I'm not gonna cry because I know this is a script. Someone wrote this, right?" But you get to that point where you don't even know when the tears start, dropping. It was a very well executed drama series. It's in 2020, yeah, a lot of people we are not okay. Like, a lot of things happened in this year that a lot of people kind of bottled in. And I learned the kind of butterfly, the way you pat yourself, just to tell yourself it's okay. It's okay. It's okay not to be okay. Everybody is not okay. Everybody has something they're going through. What I liked about the drama was the girl's acting was impeccable. In this, It's Not Okay to Be Okay, she really outdid herself. And then the costume, oh my god, it was the costume. What she wore for each episode and her makeup, what? Thumbs up. I really liked it. Anyway, if you've not seen it, you would be glad you did, you'd be glad you watched it. It's a good drama series. The Nine-Tailed Fox. So the lead is Wook, and I love Wook. He's a very great actor, and I first encountered him in The Lonely and Great God. He was the Goblin. This drama series about this, great fox that fell in love with a human, which was a taboo, and because of that, the fox he kind of guards a particular forest. So anyway, because he loved a human, there were some repercussions that came with that, and then he tried to save the human, and the human died, and he said, "Alright, I'm gonna wait for you." The Koreans believe you reincarnate, you come back to this world. So she was gonna come back and he was gonna wait for her, and then he had punishments because he had loved a human and tried to save a human. So anyway, finally, many years, I think about 500 years later, I finally met this lady, and yeah, a lot of things happened. It was almost like a repeat of what had happened before. I think, I always say that the world is round for a reason. I guess a lot of things that happened before repeat themselves unless you change something, in the pattern for you to get a different result, basically. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. It's a nice, it's a good movie. It's a good series to watch. Very interesting. It's fantasy. I like fantasy a lot because you can do anything. You can achieve anything in fantasy. Anyway, so that's it. Thank you, and always remember, you owe yourself your happiness. Do things that make you happy. Watch a drama. Korean dramas make me happy. Go ahead and watch one today. All right. See you in the next video. Annyeong.